guys. Today, I will just be showing you guys how I edit and stuff, and I've gotten quite a few questions about that. And basically, I'm on my Mac, as you can tell from like the background and stuff, and I'm using QuickTime Player. And if you have a Mac, it can be found in the other section. And don't mind these apps, like they're so crusty, but they can be found in the apps listed under other and stuff like that. So for QuickTime, you just press file after you click it, and then you press new screen recording, and then from there you can choose the settings you want. If you want to record your voice or just your screen or just a face cam type of thing, I find it to work pretty great. But that's not why you really clicked on this video. You want to see how I make my green screens and my thumbnails and stuff like that. And I took a class. Like, it wasn't like a big class, it was just like a class I had like in 8th grade, and it was just like everybody had to take it. And she basically taught us how to edit, to make thumbnails and make little projects and posters of the sort. And I'm just going to show you how we did that. So where's Keynote? You don't go to Pages, actually. You go to Keynote, which is this little lovely app right here. And yeah, you just create a new document, and then you're going to choose the wide theme. So yeah, and kind of big, but you want to make sure you can see the whole thing. Okay. So, like I have usually done, you would take a couple pictures and of that sort, and then you would just put them in here to get to your. Okay, let me grab a screenshot real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna open my Animal Jam and take a screenshot of my animal, and then I will show you guys how I would edit my animal in. So you're gonna want to get into like a really blank background, because if you're not in a blank background, then it's a lot much harder to edit it. And if you're in same colors as your background, it's also gonna be pretty difficult. So you just want to take screenshot of your animal. Okay, so once you got the screenshot, you just do that, drag it in, right? So you would go into, okay, you would go into format, image, and then you would press instant alpha. And see, and you just do that, and it'll erase the background and leave what you're not touching just blank. And sometimes it works really well, sometimes you have to go get a second picture. It just really honestly depends on like how you just want to do it. So here's my animal, there's my little mousey, and if you just want like and if something doesn't just like get edited out, just like do that, or you can move it like there. And you can place it up here or something like that. And it's just like, that's how I would do that. And if you were wondering how I did like the background, so okay, so let me bring this back in and edit it to how I did, because obviously dumb old me just like deleted everything. Okay, so you would go into animate, and it's like controversial kind of if you do have to do this, but for me this is the only way I know how to do this. So if you want to export this to QuickTime, I don't know how it would work, but for right now, we're gonna do animate, and that's how I usually do this. And let's say we're gonna do shimmer, and that will make us pop up like this. And then you have that. So then you would build the order so it happens like just automatically. And yeah, that's gonna happen. And then for the background, and you're like, well, how is this a green screen? We obviously have to add the green into the background. So here's the green. And if you're wearing green or you have a green animal, then you could do blue, but for my animal, I'm gonna do green because I'm not wearing any green. And there's no need for such blue background for now. And if you're wearing green and blue, then I don't know what to tell you. I usually struggle with that type of thing. And colors mixed in with green or blue, such as like purples, will end up turning red. So just be cautious of that. If you're not used to how green screens usually work, then you should look more into that. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how do I edit this into a background? So if you have the QuickTime app, you can export it into a little video, and it'll pop up towards the edge, and then you're gonna get a little notification. So now you can delete this, but if you're just trying to be kind of cautious, then that's alright if you don't want to do that. So now you would go into iMovie, which is conveniently on the Macs. Okay, there, it's opening. Let's do another movie. We're gonna create another movie. And you're gonna select no theme. And you're gonna give it like a title. So, let's just do that. Lovely. And press OK. Okay, and now you will import media. So, you will click desktop, and you'll click that, and then import. Yep, here it is. Okay. You don't import it now, you need to select a background. I usually use this background, but if you want to use like a separate background, then that's alright, but this really just shows like the background and such. So you're gonna select green/blue screen for the type of cutaway, and you expand it for your fullest video. Okay. Let's just say there, and look, it just appears and it moves in the background, and your video is basically done. That's how you make the thumbnail. And usually editing is kind of easy. I usually just do okay, I do split. Where's the split? Yeah, okay, split clip. If I want to delete that clip, I press delete. And that's basically what I do. So I edit out any like embarrassing things, like if something went on in the background or such like that. And for in-between clips, if I'm making a transition, I'll use the fade to black, and then it'll just add a little nice fade. But if you want it to look cleaner, you make the animal disappear, and then it fades to black. So basically, that is what I do to edit my videos and make my lovely thumbnails and such. So if you have any more questions about that, leave a comment down below, and I will be sure to answer those towards the time you comment or something like that. And just tell me what you thought of this like tutorial, because it's not usually what I do, but a few of you guys asked about it. So for those of you trying to start off like I am and want to look as professional as you can, then I hope this video helped you. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what I should do in the next video.